Hey guys, so we're doing another nail video, but this time it's just nail art. We're not doing the whole, the whole 9. So I'm just taking off my old set. It hurts me to see it go, but boredom kills, literally. Every time I get bored, I want to do something new. So I'm going to recreate a set that I saw on Instagram because, on my free time, I'll be looking at nail pictures. And that's how I figure out what I want to do next, and it's just fun to me. So I follow some pretty elite artists on Instagram, and I decided to recreate a style that I saw her doing. Okay, so this is the design that I'm going to kind of be recreating, but I'm also going to make it my own by changing the colors. A lot of times I see stuff that I like, but I don't necessarily want to replicate it to a T. I really like the little squiggles and stuff, but I wanted to make it my own. So that's what we're doing. That's what's happening in this video. Okay, so basically I'm just removing the top clear coat, and I'm also removing that silver off the nail, and that's just gonna lead me back to my base. I'm trying to be very careful around my cuticle area because if I file down too much, then I'll end up doing basically a fill-in, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm being as gentle as I can. This set has only been on for a week, so I'm probably gonna do this color change, and then I'm going to switch the set and try to do something different, but I'm unsure of what it is yet. But you guys know, if you stay tuned, you'll definitely find out at the same rate as the rest of the world, unless you follow my Instagram, because my Instagrammers always find out first. And I also want to give a big shout out to anybody who voted on my story to help me decide on which set I was gonna do next. So yeah, thank you guys so much if you partook in that, or if you helped in any way, because your girl be indecisive, all right, and that helped me out a ton. So I love it. You guys were thinking what I was thinking. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna continue to follow this off. I literally was changing my nail color in the morning before there was a barbecue at my house for Juneteenth, and literally, yeah, that morning I was changing my nail color in the midst of everybody having fun. I was like, let me get this recorded. Alright, so if you guys don't know, I only use Polish gels because I like them. I haven't really tried any other brands. I started off using Polish. They've been around for a very long time, so I definitely trust them with my coins, and they're always coming out with really dope colors. So if you want some gel colors just to slap on top of your natural nail, whatever, I say check them out. They're amazing. Their shipping is super fast, and they're the best. So I'm mixing in a a little bit of white with this blue, and that's because I'm trying to make this very soft blue that's like a pastel color, but I don't have the color necessarily, so sometimes I do end up mixing my own little mixture, and that just that helps, because I change my nails so much, and it just allows me to customize things and make them exactly what I was imagining, rather than buying a bottle waiting for it, So typically I just buy base colors and whites, and I could literally make anything happen. So right now I'm making the outline for the deep French. Yeah, the deep French. I almost said V French. Yeah. Okay, so I realized that in order to make sure this deep U happens, you have to start off by making an X. It slipped my mind. I was just gonna freehand the curve, but that probably would have been a lot harder. So I decided to make an X, and then I am going to cap it off. So I round it off, and then I'm using a separate brush to just fill in the rest so that everything goes a lot quicker. I was just really, my thumb, typically I'll completely do my thumb to see if I really like the design. So I just was really seeing if this is really the color I really wanted on all of my nails. So just to like kind of get a good idea, I just did the whole nail. But for my following fingers, I'm going to do the outline of the deep U French, and then I'm going to go back in and fill them all in at once. This just helps me. If I was doing somebody else's nails, I don't think I would be able to do it this way, simply because when you do other people's nails, sometimes they move a lot. They're not being as mindful as you are. So I would have probably had to flash cure each nail if I was doing someone else's nail, just to make sure that they didn't mess up the design, you know, because if you work with customers at all, you know that when it's your craft, sometimes you're a little bit more meticulous about it, and people really just be chilling on their phone, yada yada yada. There's nothing wrong with it. So that just means that you have to be more mindful to make up for how they're not being mindful, and that's all good. But right now I'm just going to continue to do that, and then I do 2 coats of this. So I do this once, and then I go back in and just swipe down with the blue after I cure it, and I do that off camera because it's literally the same steps. It's just doing 2 coats. I know y'all hear my voice, it sounds really raspy. I kind of lost it a bit. I had a really crazy weekend, really fun, but my voice is very weak and I tend to lose it easily. So yeah, Shorty has left the building. I don't really have a voice right now, but you know, hopefully y'all not over there like, ew, raspy. What's good with her? Is she sick? No, boo, I was just too lit. I hope everybody had a very fun weekend like I did. The 4th of July is also coming up. It's really dope, really fun. I don't know how you guys feel about the 4th of July, but it's just a holiday. People just celebrate it. America, I guess. It's home. I don't know. Some people probably feel like I'm not going to celebrate it if you're a person of color. I don't really know how people's outlook on it is, but I feel like if you love your country, then celebrate it. If you don't love your country and you just want to mingle with your family and friends, then celebrate it. Like, do whatever you do. Ain't nobody, listen, only God could judge. So your views, you ain't got to explain yourself. If you want to go out there and rep for America, do that, because at the end of the day, you live here. So, hey. Okay, so y'all see this? Some of the lines are not perfect, but I didn't really care because I'm gonna overlap the lines with the swirls a bit. It wasn't supposed to be perfect. It's literally like a under under, I don't know, like underface, undercover, like you're not really gonna see much of it. Most of the attention is gonna be going to the squiggly lines, so it's not really a need to stress. And you know, that took a lot for me because I'm a perfectionist, so the fact that I was able to be like, you know what, it's not that big of a deal, big step for me. So you know, I'm just doing random swirls, which was also very complicated because you have to keep in mind sometimes you're looking at a picture of something or you're inspired by something and it's not going to come out the same exact way. The original design, the person's nails were very long, so there was more space for nail art. Granted, my nails are long, that person's nails was even longer. So, you know, I had to be mindful of the space that I had, and I also have to keep in mind I'm going to end up using 3 colors, 2 shades of pink, one white, and to make sure that I had enough space and that I didn't like overkill, because I still want you to be able to see that, hey, there's a French deep, you know, a deep French cut nail. That was the original design. I wanted all the aspects of the nail to be very, very visible, so I had to keep in mind of my space and my ratio and figure out which order I wanted to put the colors in. It's crazy that I made this color because I definitely have this color in a bottle and it glows in the dark, and I don't even know why I didn't just use that, but I just ended up sticking with this, and I realized literally after I finished making the color. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this set next week. So stay tuned if you want to catch this on my fingers, because I wanna, they always call me the little black Barbie every time, all the time. I love it, and I've really been wanting to do something Barbie inspired, so I don't see why not. So that's what's gonna happen. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, guys. Stop playing, guys. You know, hit that notification bell, boo. What are you doing? But yeah, on a lighter note, we're about to move on to the next color. I'm gonna show you guys how this looks, and sorry my pinky was not done, but you know, this is how it came out, and we're just gonna continue. So right now I'm putting the hot pink, the hot girl pink. Really, really cute. Now I will say, I'm gonna keep it real, be very transparent. On one side of my nail, I am not hitting the corner like I should, and I don't know why that ended up happening on each hand, and that's because I was doing it on myself. If I was doing it on somebody else, I probably would have been more meticulous about it, and if I wasn't trying to get to that barbecue that was downstairs in my house, I definitely would have been way more careful. And you know, the perfectionist really would have came out with the edges of the nail. But honestly, I'm not going to be too hard on myself, because these really came out really dope for me to do them last minute. So yeah. Okay, so this is how the line work came out with that hot pink. Don't worry, in some areas it might look a little messy. I'm just gonna go over and do some white. So white is the last color. I'm just gonna show you guys the picture again so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Okay, so you see? Do you see? So, I think my line work probably could have been a little better. And my last clip of me showing you guys how my nails look like once I'm completely done, I'm definitely going to show, like, I'm going to put the picture in so we could compare and contrast. When I tell y'all that my fingers was so shaky when I was filming this, you would really think somebody was threatening my life. I was out. You would think I was held at gunpoint because it was that real. It was ridiculous, and I was so aggravated. Like, I was trying to post my hand up on the table. I was trying to keep my other hand on an object too to help give me some steadiness. It was a tough set to accomplish, but I did it. Okay, so I did end up doing matte on top, and this is how they came out in the end. They looked really cute, really vibrant, really fun. So tell me how you guys feel about them in the comments, and like, comment, subscribe, what? And I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you next time. Later.